Japan. Ancient traditions blend with futuristic landscapes. Join us as we journey to the heart of Japan's haunted heritage, where history and the supernatural collide. Our exploration takes us to three sites shrouded in mystery and dread. Aokigahara, the infamous suicide forest. Himeji Castle, a majestic fortress haunted by the ghosts of its war-torn past. And Okiku's well, where a servant's tragic fate continues to echo through the ages. We'll delve into the history and legends that have transformed these locations into paranormal hotspots. Are you brave enough to face the darkness that lurks within Japan's haunted hideaways? At the foot of Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara, the Sea of Trees. This dense forest is a place of stark beauty and unsettling stillness. Sunlight struggles to penetrate the thick canopy, casting long, eerie shadows. Beneath the surface, beauty lies an undeniable sense of foreboding. Aokigahara's notoriety as the suicide forest is a tragic reality. Local legends speak of yurei, vengeful spirits who roam the forest. These tormented spirits are said to prey on the vulnerable, luring lost souls deeper into the woods. The forest's tragic history creates an undeniable sense of unease. The reasons behind Aokigahara's association with suicide are complex. Some point to the forest's isolation and natural beauty, seeing it as a place to find peace in death. The forest's magnetic iron deposits are also said to interfere with compasses, disorienting hikers. Despite efforts to address the issue, the forest continues to exert a powerful pull on those who are struggling. Despite the darkness, there are glimmers of hope in Aokigahara. Local volunteers patrol the forest, searching for those in need of help. Some local businesses refuse to sell camping equipment to those mentioning Aokigahara. There are those who come to pay their respects, leaving behind flowers and messages of hope. From Aokigahara, our journey takes us to Himeji Castle. Rising from a hilltop, Himeji stands as a testament to Japan's rich history. Its labyrinthine corridors whisper tales of powerful samurai lords and cunning military strategies. But beneath its beauty, Himeji harbors a darker side. Himeji's history is a tapestry woven from threads of both glory and tragedy. During the Sengoku period, Himeji played a pivotal role in the struggle for power among rival clans. One particularly gruesome battle involved the betrayal and massacre of the Akamatsu clan. Even in times of peace, Himeji was not immune to bloodshed. The most enduring ghost story associated with Himeji is that of Oiwa. Betrayed by her samurai husband, Oiwa's vengeful spirit haunts the castle. Visitors have reported seeing a ghostly figure in white flitting through the corridors. Others claim to have felt a sudden chill or experienced a feeling of dread. Himeji Castle is a place of captivating beauty and unsettling energy. The stories and legends paint a picture of a place where the veil between the living and the dead is thin. For some, the presence of the supernatural adds to the castle's allure. As we leave Himeji Castle, we carry with us a sense of awe and unease. Nestled within the walls of Himeji Castle lies Okiku's well. This unassuming stone well stands in stark contrast to the castle's majestic facade. The well evokes a primal fear, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk even in the most beautiful of settings. It is here that we confront one of Himeji Castle's most enduring and unsettling legends. The story of Okiku is a tragic one, a tale as old as time itself. A young woman, beautiful and innocent, becomes the victim of a powerful man's lust and treachery. Okiku, a loyal servant girl in the employ of the castle lord, was known for her beauty and grace. Her days were spent tending to the needs of the lord and his family, her evenings filled with laughter and camaraderie with her fellow servants. One fateful day, Okiku found herself caught in the crosshairs of a sinister plot. A prized possession, a set of 10 exquisite Delft plates, a gift from a foreign dignitary, was discovered to be missing a plate. The Lord, a man of volatile temper and a penchant for cruelty, accused Okiku of stealing the missing plate, threatening her with imprisonment and torture if she did not confess and return it. Terrified and desperate to prove her innocence, Okiku searched high and low for the missing plate, her heart pounding with fear and her mind racing to find a solution. She knew the Lord's reputation for ruthlessness, and the thought of enduring his wrath sent shivers down her spine. Days turned into nights, and still, the missing plate remained elusive. As the sun began to set on Okiku's last day, casting long, ominous shadows across the castle walls, she knew that her time was running out. Driven to despair, she stood at the edge of the well, the cold stone biting into her palms, and looked down into the darkness. In that moment, she saw only two options: a life of unimaginable suffering at the hands of the cruel Lord, or a swift end to her torment in the depths of the well. The legend recounts that Okiku, her spirit broken by the relentless accusations and driven to the brink of madness by the prospect of the Lord's wrath, chose to end her own life rather than endure further suffering. With a heavy heart and tears streaming down her face, she threw herself into the well, her desperate cries for help swallowed by the darkness. The Lord, consumed by guilt and haunted by the memory of Okiku's desperate pleas, found himself unable to escape the consequences of his actions. Night after night, he was tormented by the sound of Okiku's voice, rising from the depths of the well, counting the plates. 1, 2, 3. Her voice, once filled with warmth and laughter, was now cold and mournful, each number echoing the pain and injustice she had suffered. Some versions of the legend claim that Okiku's spirit, unable to find peace, remained trapped within the well, her soul bound to the castle grounds by the injustice of her death. Driven by an insatiable thirst for vengeance, she haunted the Lord, appearing before him as a ghostly apparition, her white burial kimono soaked through and her long black hair dripping with water from the well. Driven mad by guilt and terror, the Lord eventually met an untimely end, his screams of terror echoing through the castle corridors as Okiku's vengeful spirit claimed him for her own. The legend serves as a chilling reminder that even the most powerful individuals are not immune to the consequences of their actions, and that the spirits of those wronged can linger long after their physical bodies have perished. Section 4, Ripples of Fear, Okiku's Legacy. Centuries have passed since the tragic events that led to Okiku's demise, yet her presence continues to be felt at Himeji Castle. The well, now cordoned off and marked with a plaque detailing the legend, remains a popular destination for visitors, drawn by the morbid curiosity and the chilling tale of betrayal and revenge. Many visitors claim to hear the faint sound of counting emanating from the well, particularly on quiet evenings when the wind whispers through the castle grounds. Others report feeling a sudden chill or a sense of being watched, as if an unseen presence is observing their every move. And some, emboldened by curiosity, or perhaps a desire to test the boundaries of the spirit world, toss coins into the well, hoping to appease Okiku's restless spirit. Whether or not one believes in the supernatural, the legend of Okiku's well serves as a stark reminder of the human capacity for both cruelty and compassion. It highlights the enduring power of guilt and the importance of seeking justice for those who have been wronged. And it reminds us that even in the most beautiful of settings, darkness can lurk just beneath the surface, a chilling testament to the enduring power of fear and the enduring legacy of tragedy. Section 1. The Enduring Allure of the Unknown. Our journey through Japan's haunted hideaways has taken us from the eerie stillness of Aokigahara Forest to the majestic yet somber halls of Himeji Castle, and finally, to the chilling depths of Okiku's well. Each location, shrouded in its own unique blend of history, tragedy, and folklore, offers a glimpse into the darker side of Japanese culture, a realm where ancient beliefs and modern anxieties intertwine. These sites, each unsettling in its own way, hold a strange allure, drawing us in with whispers of the past and the promise of a glimpse beyond the veil. They remind us that the world is full of mysteries, of forces unseen and unexplained, and that some stories, even when whispered in hushed tones and shrouded in shadow, have the power to transcend time and culture, resonating with our deepest fears and desires. The stories we've explored are more than just ghost stories, they are cautionary tales reflecting societal anxieties, cultural beliefs, and the human condition itself. The tragic figures at the heart of these narratives, the heartbroken souls lost in the forest, the betrayed wife seeking vengeance, the innocent servant unjustly accused, serve as mirrors to our own fears and vulnerabilities. But these haunted locations offer more than just chills and thrills. They also provide an opportunity for introspection, a chance to confront our own mortality, our beliefs about the afterlife, and the enduring power of the past to shape the present. In Japan, perhaps more than in any other culture, the past is not a distant echo but a living presence, woven into the fabric of everyday life. Ancient temples stand alongside modern skyscrapers, traditional festivals blend seamlessly with contemporary trends, and the spirits of the past are believed to walk among us, their stories etched into the very landscape. This unique relationship with history, where the ancient and the modern coexist in a delicate balance, contributes to the enduring power of Japan's haunted locations. Aokigahara, with its association with death and the afterlife, reflects ancient Japanese beliefs about the sanctity of nature and the enduring power of spirits. Himeji Castle, a testament to the country's feudal past, carries the weight of countless battles, betrayals, and executions, its stones imbued with the energy of those who lived and died within its walls. And Okiku's well, a chilling reminder of the cruelty and injustice that can flourish even in the most beautiful of settings, speaks to the enduring power of resentment and the human need for justice. These sites serve as tangible links to the past, allowing us to connect with the emotions, beliefs, and experiences of those who came before us. In a sense, they offer a form of time travel, transporting us to a world where the line between the living and the dead was blurred, and where the supernatural was an accepted part of everyday life. But it's not just the historical context that makes these locations so unsettling. It's the way in which history and the supernatural intertwine, creating a palpable sense of unease, a feeling that the past is not truly gone but lingers just beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. What is it about certain places that makes them more susceptible to hauntings? Is it simply the weight of history, the accumulation of tragedy and despair over time? Or is there something more at play, some inherent quality of the land itself that attracts and amplifies supernatural energy? In Japan, the concept of sacred space is deeply ingrained in the culture. From towering mountains to serene forests, from rushing waterfalls to secluded islands, the natural world is imbued with spiritual significance. These locations are not merely scenic backdrops but places of power, where the veil between the physical and the spiritual is thin, and where humans can connect with the divine. But this thin veil can also be a portal for darker forces. Just as certain locations are believed to attract positive energy, others are thought to be conduits for negative emotions, attracting and amplifying feelings of sadness, anger, and despair. These places, often marked by tragedy or associated with death, become magnets for restless spirits, their energy lingering long after their physical bodies have passed on. The stories associated with these haunted locations, passed down through generations of oral tradition, become intertwined with the landscape itself. Fact and folklore blend, creating a rich tapestry of belief and supersturbation that shapes our perception of these places. Why are we so drawn to stories of the supernatural, particularly those rooted in specific locations? Perhaps it's because they offer a glimpse into the unknown, a chance to confront our deepest fears and test the boundaries of our own beliefs. Haunted sites, with their tangible connection to the past and their unsettling atmosphere, provide a unique lens through which to explore our own mortality and our place in the universe. The stories we tell about these places often reflect our own anxieties and fears. Aokigahara, with its association with suicide, speaks to the despair that can grip the human soul and the desperate search for peace and release. Himeji Castle, a symbol of power and conflict, reminds us of the human capacity for both great good and terrible evil. And Okiku's well, a tale of betrayal and injustice, highlights the vulnerability of the innocent and the enduring power of resentment. These haunted locations and the stories they inspire serve as a form of cultural catharsis, allowing us to confront our fears in a safe and controlled environment. By sharing these stories, we acknowledge the darkness that exists within ourselves and within the world around us. And in doing so, we find a strange sort of comfort, knowing that we are not alone in our fears. Moreover, the enduring fascination with haunted sites speaks to our innate desire to connect with something larger than ourselves. Whether we believe in ghosts or simply enjoy the thrill of a good scare, these locations offer a glimpse into a realm beyond the mundane, a reminder that there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in our philosophy. As we conclude our exploration of Japan's haunted hideaways, it's important to remember that these locations, despite their unsettling stories and eerie atmospheres, are also places of profound beauty and historical significance. They offer a unique glimpse into the heart of Japanese culture, its beliefs, its anxieties, and its enduring fascination with the supernatural. Aokigahara, for all its darkness, is also a place of stunning natural beauty, a testament to the power of nature to inspire both awe and fear. Himeji Castle, a masterpiece of Japanese architecture, stands as a symbol of the country's rich history and cultural heritage. And even Okiku's well, a place forever linked to tragedy, reminds us of the enduring power of stories to transcend time and touch our hearts. These locations serve as a reminder that light and darkness, beauty and horror, are often intertwined, two sides of the same coin. They challenge us to confront our fears, to acknowledge the complexities of the human experience, and to find meaning and purpose even in the face of tragedy and loss. As we move forward, let us carry with us the lessons learned from our journey into the shadows, remembering that even in the darkest of places, hope and beauty can still be found. And let us continue to explore the world with open minds and open hearts, seeking understanding and connection in both the light and the